Hey guys, at least once a week we drive this route, and this route takes us parallel to a fairly major construction that's going on. It's a bypass between two cities, and it's a fairly major one, fairly serious infrastructure, and it's about 8 or 9 kilometres long. It's huge. However, they're doing it at snail's pace, so they've been working on it for about 2 years, and we'll drive past the different work sites, between where we're going, and we'll see what's going on there, and then we'll drive past a week or so later, and it'll be exactly the same, right? And when we do watch what they're doing, it's amazing that it's all small scale. The number of workmen working at each site will be minimal, just a minimal number of guys, and the equipment they use seems to be minimal, and the size of it seems to be small scale as well. So, dump trucks like that one that's just driven away from us there will drop a little mound of dirt and then drive away. And it's like, little mound of dirt. So obviously those big concrete blocks they've built to take bridges, they're going to put a bridge between each of those. But most of these sites are just empty. You'll drive past and there'll never be anyone there. So they put those concrete blocks up and then they're just sitting there. And you can see the greenery's all growing up around them, and it's just sitting there. So we'd estimate it's got to be, the rate they're going, it's got to be another 10 years before they finish, which could be the plan because it's not really super necessary yet. The route that we drive is parallel to this, and it's only a small road, and it's adequate. There's never any traffic. So it seems like it's infrastructure planning for the future, which is probably fortunate because they're not going to finish it until the future, until well into the future. So here we go. Look, there's three guys there, and they're pouring concrete into that frame there. It's all small scale. The ducks are working harder than they are. Ducks are going, yeah. Looks the same as yesterday. And then pieces of equipment like that just sitting there, nobody doing anything with it. It's amazing, isn't it? We do hear people say all the time that a lot of these projects in Japan are to keep people employed. There's probably an element of truth in that. And this is a long-term planning sort of thing, that they think that in the future this bypass will be important. But obviously at the moment it's just not, because we travel this route all the time and it's not that busy. But see, look at this. There's that machine up there, and then the occasional dump truck will come in and drop a little mound of dirt. If you saw a project like this going on in another country, there's the scale of the equipment would be different, wouldn't it? The dump trucks would be bigger, and the equipment they're using to do the work would be bigger. But they're just sort of a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Oh, and the Gardemans have all got work. He's standing out in the middle of the rice field there with his flags. So it's just, we had to make this video because for the last 2 years, every time we drive past, it's like nothing's changed, and we talk to each other, we comment to each other about it. Nothing's changed. In some parts, some work sites, we haven't seen anybody yet for a year or two. Oh, look at the size. Look at the size of that machine. Tiny little bucket on it. And then little trucks. A handful of guys. There's another little machine. Look at the size of that. Right? This is a huge project they're working on. Look at the machine. And the little truck. That's the little truck there. Tell you what. How long is it going to take? Yeah, one truck, one machine, one truck. They put that dirt there 2 years ago. We saw them put that big mountain of dirt there, and now they're slowly loading it into trucks and taking it to other parts of the site. It's a mystery. it's a funny thing. Another guardman there. So I had to make this video because every time we drive past, we look at it and comment on it. So nothing's happening today. Nothing's happening today. This is a weekday, middle of the day. That's as busy as it gets. So yeah, I had to make the video. Had to make the video. Anything and everything about Japan. This is what we're seeing. Anyway, that was that. More videos coming soon.